Alright, hi everyone. It's Wednesday, so of course it is time for the first live stream of the week. Hello chat, Gar and Snowwolf. Hi everyone. And welcome to Yokohama in a heat wave. Oh boy. You're going to hear the aircon because I need it on quite high. You're going to hear the PS4 because the PS4 hates this game. It pushes it so hard. And hopefully I've cooled the apartment down enough the PS4 isn't just going to explode in 1,000 shards of PS4 because boy is this hot today. I don't know about the rest of the world. Gas no, I don't know about you guys, but here it's like today's high was about 35. But because it's the rainy season, it's so humid. And because it's so humid, like the real feel weather, the real feel temperature is in the 40s. It's so hot the last couple of days that, well, especially yesterday, today, and I think tomorrow as well, that around this part anyway, all PE is cancelled at schools. So they're really doing it to keep the kids safe. And it's safe to say public transport is rammed solid. There's so many people trying to use public transport instead of just walking around. And it's the smart thing to do, it really is. It's kind of depressing how many people have died or been really hospitalized during the heat waves. Sweet chat, yeah. I know England's getting their heat wave, I think, from tomorrow onwards. But for England, even though it's like up to 32, 33, there's no humidity, so it's not going to feel much hotter than it actually is. But here is the humidity. Where I come from in England's like one of the driest places. So even though I've been here over 10 years, I still can't adjust to it. I really can't adjust to the humidity. Absolutely hate it. And what's annoying is that dehumidifiers, especially like the entry level cheap stuff, they use heat. So you need a dehumidifier to get the water out of the air. Then it pumps hot air into the apartment, which means you need your aircon to suck air from outside in, which makes it humid again. It's frustrating. Life cycle. God, Snowwolf. Hey, conductor, is it humid where you are in America? Ooh. What's on the radio? Apparently in FoamStars, there's an issue with nap time. Fair enough. What you were saying in chat. See, summer's not quite here yet in Yokohama. There's actually the rainy season, summer, rainy season, autumn. So it's wild that it's actually going to get cooler once the heat wave goes away. And then when summer hits, it's going to go all the way back up into the 30s and 40s. But this June weather spike started off as like really rare, and now it's kind of feels like the norm. Like we seem to be giving it every year. Well, let's see who's online. Yeah, conductor if they want to join. The thing is, I don't know if I would want rain because it's like I said, it's so humid. It may cool things down, but it's still humid. You know, it doesn't solve that aspect of the problem. Conductor in the wings. Hello, Conductor. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. That's alright, Snowwolf. You guys might be able to hear the PS4. I can. I've got headphones in. I can still hear the PS4. It's rough. My PS4 developed... Like, this is the first time I played my PS4 in about 4 days. The last time I played it was during the Cloud Monday video. And that video was it Humanity? Humanity is a... If it... Let me... Oh, go. Brain. It's so hot, so my brain is kind of frazzled. Give me a second, everyone. Humankind. Okay. Humankind, essentially civilization, but less refined and less good. But it works well as a cloud game. So I begrudgingly had a good time, I suppose, with that game. But I recorded it, left the PS4 on the internet speed test menu, did things on the computer, went back, and I didn't notice that the PS4 had crashed. So I grabbed the controller, press the home button, nothing happens, press the home button, nothing's happening. So I go and press the power button on the PS4. It's the launch model PS4. So that it's old, and then it did something weird. It got stuck in a disk eject loop. So the PS4 was noisy at the best of times, but then suddenly when you got the disk drive, or the eject stuck on, so the disk got ejected next to me, and then it just kept ejecting nothing. And of course the controller's not working, nothing. You plug the controller into the PS4, it's still not responding. It's kind of crashed, but the disk drive has suddenly kicked into life and is trying to eject everything. So it's like proper yank the power cable out the back of the PS4. And kind of, I've not really done much with it since. There's a couple of games updating at the moment, so you're going to get the notifications about that. No, I've never heard it happen before, so yeah. I plugged it back in today, turned it on, it did the disk check and everything check, and it seems to be holding together, but you can hear it's in the background. I don't ever want to touch a conductor, it's working. I don't want to touch it whilst it's working, otherwise it's just gonna boom. But there's no disc in it at the moment. Yeah, it was the Stories on Tuesday Arcade Spirits disc that was in there. Now that game's finished, I did want to take the disc out anyway, but the PS4 just insisted upon getting rid of that disc. It's like my laptop. It's like I could do things on it, but whilst it's working and not crashing, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Typically, OBS is more likely to crash than my laptop when it comes to streaming. But after the stream, my laptop is pretty much guaranteed to crash within like an hour. Well, there's one installed. I think there might be another one. Is there any news, anyone? It's been, what, 3 days since the last live stream? Any gossip? I haven't even checked today's Twitter yet. Or news at the very least. I know Moko got a big update and is trying to fix its own server issues. I know with Squad Busters there is a Sonic the Hedgehog event coming. It's either starting today or starting tomorrow. So we'll definitely do that on Friday. Looks like Nintendo's having Switch 2 issues at the moment, with network stuff. I think Pokemon perhaps. Oh, I saw someone transferred Pokemon stuff from Switch to Switch 2. and like 20 years of content was lost because they've been bringing it forward from generation to generation. They've been transferring and transferring and transferring, and they transferred to Switch 2 and it lost everything. I understand that, Conductor. Like I always keep saying, the Switch 2 would be at this point the Switch Pro that would run the Switch 1 games I have. And also it's near impossible for me to actually get a Switch 2 English edition. I can't get a Japanese edition because I don't have the credentials for it. As in, I don't have a Japanese Switch account. I have a UK Switch account. Yeah, Pokemon Dalos, it's so rough. I haven't looked into it. I don't know why they weren't using Pokemon Home. But I know Pokemon Home is paid, and you only get a certain amount of free stuff on that. So it could be that they used all the free stuff. Oh, you said you tried Street Fighter 6. I heard that the Switch 2 launch gave Street Fighter 6 a nice big bump in sales. I think Capcom released some sales data because someone said like Devil May Cry 5 has sold like the best in the series or something like that. Honestly, I've always wanted to be good at Street Fighter. I had Turbo Championship Edition on Mega Drive. It was the best of my family, but that's not really saying much. But when it came to PS1, I was more into Tekken. And once again, best in the family, I was not good at all compared to my friends. I've never been good at fighting games. I've tried Tekken, I had Soul Calibur on GameCube, and I thought this would be the one for me. And no, it wasn't. I'm not particularly good at Smash Brothers, but then again, I've not really played it in the last 4 or 5 years. I was trying out Rob. I was trying Bayonetta. I don't really remember much else about Smash Brothers, but it could be fun to try. Oh no, I just remembered. On PS3, I actually got platinums in 2 fighting games. The Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm games. I think 2 of the 3 got trophies. Or 3 of the 4 got trophies. But the ones that have trophies, I have platinums in. But when it came to online, like, I could get high, but I couldn't break into like the top 10,000 or so. Honestly, guy, I might have stopped playing before they came out, if I'm honest. Because Sora was the last edition. I don't even have the Sora... Oh no, I do have the Sora amiibo. Huh. But no, I don't know if I played Smash Brothers after Sephiroth. I don't think I did Sephiroth. I might have tried Cloud. I kind of remember something about Materia. Oh, I think I tried Shulk as well. But I found that, like, Shulk was, different stances with the sword. It was a little confusing. Hey, we got a match. What's that, Gar? What's up?
Okay, are you ready to be dazzled?
There's more to this than winning and losing.
Ah. So, you are, as one might call you, the guinea pigs. Alright, guinea pigs. How did the experiment go? You're going to have to go step by step and tell me how the thing works. But private would be something we could do for sure, yeah. Snowwolf, do you have an HDR TV? Because I know that the whole Switch 2 and HDR has been in the news a lot. Just wondering if you yourself have tried it.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars Glorious Party.
All right then. Everything's in place.
Once in a lifetime chance to get down with the FoamStars.
I want to see what, there's this early Switch game called I Am Setsuna, and it's like a snowscape. So I would like to see what that's like in HDR, all the snow and the light reflecting off it, but I think it's going to be too old to do much. Alright, the first game, usually a good warm-up.
Let's get busy. Show us what you can do.
Are they? Whoops. Oh, there's a lot of blue here. Maybe someone's been around.
Let's do it.
No.
Stay busy.
Oh, I got someone. I didn't get them out.
Go time.
Damn. Saved. Good save. They're behind us.
Let's get busy. All right. Let's
They're doing well. There's some good teamwork from them. They're doubling up at the very least. And they managed to get behind us. Got a couple of us. I want to break it too far away from everyone. Sorry, chat. Surprisingly focused at the moment.
go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Take it away, Miss Vicky Turret 3.
Damn. No, we got it. We got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Cheers for the save. Someone over here.
Stay busy.
Try to counter. There was a big group of them after Conductor and tried to strafe them, but it didn't work quite as I hoped. Well, I just had a brief look. I saw Zakarol. Welcome to the chat, Zakarol.
Let's do it. Let's get busy.
Got one. Nice. Super time. So we're currently in the lead, but boy, this is a tough one. Didn't go where I want that to go. There you go. Putting their snow down. It's foam even. Like Splatoon rules. Enemy colours make it difficult for you to move.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. No way.
Ah, balls. Good save.
Let's do it.
Damn it. Oh well, they got me.
Well, hopefully I've got some data.
Ooh, it's really tight this game. What is it? 2-2, yeah. Couldn't call it either way at the moment. They've perhaps been a little bit more attacking. Damn. I couldn't save someone and not get caught myself. Oh, damn, super. No wonder I couldn't hit it. I'm gonna run away from the enemy. Cheers. Oh, it's 1-1. Yes, we got them star player. Nice work, everyone. So the question is, where is their star player? The star player's at the home base. Okay. I always want to use my super just to help get some foam down our colour. Damn. Damn it. Oh, they fell in the water. Sorry, conductor. I went after their star player, tried to sneak around the side, but their star player decided to come out and attack. Where's the help gone? So at the moment, if time runs out, we'll go to extra time or overtime, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, Chad, I know you got a whole lot of stuff there. Whoa! Oh, not in the water. Whew. Yeah, just leave me go. Yeah? I could have just fallen in the water. Alright, so we got a couple of them out now. We can counter a little bit because they got no one up here with us. And they already got someone up here. They countered to come back at us really quick. I should use my super perhaps. But yeah, the walls are going to close in now. We're in extra time. Aha! I landed on top of them. Ah. I've always wanted to land on top of someone and actually foam them up. It rarely happens, so I'm really impressed that this time it actually did. At least my super activated, so I'm okay with that. Oof. Smacked from the side. Thank you. Whoa! Couldn't even tell you what hit me. Where'd you go? Damn, I fell out. And that's what phoned me up. Come back in, help conductor. Oh no, they ganged up on him. Oh, that's a shame. That was a great first game in the stream. Well done, everyone.
Nice work,
I went
everyone.
all the way to the end.
Yet another
Oh, we won!
experiment.
Wait, I thought... That must have been ever so close. On my screen, I could have sworn I saw Conductor flying.
Thank you.
Oh, well done.
I'm sure you'll be here next time.
Oh, wow. Sorry, chat, you got a lot, yeah. A lot for me to catch up on. But congrats, Conductor. I could have sworn that was you gone on my screen. Granted, I was spawning in, so... Ah! That really was. A lot of experience points as well. It must be near the end of this season tier. So I'm now up to 295 games, but with the double as well. Cool.
All right, here we go.
Honestly, even if we had lost that, I would have been satisfied because personally, it actually felt like a decent performance. I mean, for me, I know everyone else plays great, but for me, first game back, it felt like, ooh, you know what, win or lose, I'm pleased with my performance here. Sorry, chat, where are we up to? See, with the old Pokemon games, it was so easy to do a new run because you didn't have any DLC Pokemon, you didn't have special events, you just had what was on the cartridge. So if you started again, you just got the same old Pokemon again. I restarted Blue and Yellow and Gold so many times, but as soon as they added
Come on now.
DLC characters or event Pokemon,
My head's gonna melt.
I stopped restarting. It's kind of something I used to do, but yeah, and of course Pokemon Home costs money. I don't exactly pay for Pokemon Home either, so I can't exactly just transfer everything from one game to Home. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet is a little different when it came to the multiplayer, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys decide to do. I did watch one stream, Baby Jaden Animations and her group. They played hide and seek. So they got everyone together, they spawned at a Pokemon Center, one person looked at the ground, and everyone ran away. And the person looking down had to go and find them.
Hey, come on now. If you don't hurry up, this ice cream on my head's gonna melt.
Ah, okay, caught up with the chat.
The party's heating up.
See, Guy, you say you're gonna play, but on the base Switch, it takes me 2 minutes to load in to a Pokemon. Like, you hit go, and it goes straight to the in-game world, Pokemon Center, your last center you saved at. It could take me 2 minutes or more to do that on a base Switch. It takes ages. Four months of ZA. I'm kind of wondering what the surprise is, but I'm also on the lookout. I think ZA might be the first, let's say, oh, what's the technical term? Like theme switch to. the current Switch 2 is just the original model, but every Pokemon game, I think, even Let's Go, on Switch 1 had a themed Switch associated with it. Sometimes it was just the Switch Lite and designs on the back, sometimes it was the dock. Like the Let's Go dock is quite nice, and you got the yellow and the brown Joy-Cons. So honestly, for me, if I was to get a Switch 2, I wouldn't mind getting in on a Pokemon themed one. I think I saw that there's definitely a Donkey Kong Direct this week, but is there also a Mario Kart World Tour, whatever it's called, event this week as well? Or was that next week, or did I misread something? I would have thought they would have focused on fixing the firmware. In 3 hours, okay. Well, I'll hear what happened in that tomorrow from you guys. Ah, so perhaps it wasn't a direct, perhaps it's just that Mario Kart World was getting an update, okay. Cheers, yeah, good luck, Conductor. Bringing down your win rate, perhaps, but I hope you have fun. I don't know if you've seen the last few videos, Conductor, but yeah, I've been doing tonics for a little while now. I'm kind of enjoying it. Oh, that was such a bad shot. I'm trying to bounce it across to the other side. Help, where are they? Coming. What? What happened? I had my surfboard. I got the rumble that I hit someone, and yet I flew off into the scene. I did not see what happened there at all. How bizarre. Oh come on, I wasn't even near that. Ah damn, they got a super. Avoid the flying lady. There she go. A little close there. Ah, balls. Wait, I think my super just bounced in the water. Cheers, Ramsey. You're having to save me a little bit here. Run away and heal. I felt like I was being targeted there, so I want to use my super before I lost chance. There you go. They're getting really bold.
All the clear. Fizz,
Goodbye.
I'm on.
Fall in the water. Go away. we got to try and get this back.
Let's get busy. Show us what you can do.
Ah, balls. Watch out. There we go. Escaped. Ah, couldn't get off their colour. Cheers.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Whoa, we're on a losing trajectory here.
Thank goodness our star player just held it together a little bit longer there. Alright, we got them down star player. Nice. Let's get rid of you if I can. I actually sat up in my chair now, getting a little serious. We're tired of this. Cheers. Ah, balls, I didn't even see what hit me there. That I saw. Can I? Yes, I can avoid the water. Okay, their star players getting a little bit close here. Ah, I'm trying to get the help. Okay, no, someone else got there. They are countering pretty hard. It's, again, one of these games I just can't call. It feels very even, even though I'm having a shocker of a game. Oh, they're over there now. Oops. Their star players doing a great job of moving around. It's hard to get a lock on them. Alright, they finally got me. That's alright, team. I've been a bit of a burden. Right. To help somewhere, where would that go? The wall stage is going to close in on us. And get a little bit more difficult now. And their star players all in over here. No one else is over here. What's their star player doing? Oh, I see. The star player, I think, is using the super airtime to heal as well. Let's get around. Huh. Huh. Our star players on the hunt as well. I hope our star player just got saved. Ooh, hoo hoo. That was a little too close. Come on, guys. For a barrage of foam at them. Something's bound to hit. There we go. Good one, team. Congratulations. That time, I felt like I got carried a little bit.
Thanks, everyone.
But yeah, congratulations. Yep. Definitely deserve those awards, that's for sure. What did I get? 7,000. Oh, okay, not a horrible game. 3 saves. Okay. It's perhaps not as bad as I thought. The music stopped in my ears, which could mean my PS4's just crashed. Because nothing's happening on my end. And the fan's slowing down. So hold up, this could be the first crash of the stream. Thankfully it did it outside the game and not during the game. It was conducted, it's been really fun. Because not knowing, like we lost 3 people very quickly at the beginning. And I was wondering in the back of my mind, oh no, are we in for a big loss here? But then it kind of stabilized, and we kind of fought back, and it was like, ooh. So by the time we got to the end, I genuinely didn't know who was going to win it. You can probably hear how quiet it's got. That's how I know if I'm recording a video when the PS4's properly had it. It happens a lot when I do Unity games. The PS4 will stop. Sometimes the music will continue. But even if the music stops, then I know something bad's happened, and it's going to take maybe a couple of minutes. If the music continues, then I know it's just a minor one. Perhaps I should change the Kofi thing from PlayStation Vita TV to PS4 or PS4 Pro. How much are those costing nowadays? Well, Amazon. Do that quicker. Be hilarious if the PS4 Pro is more expensive than the PS5. $37,800. It's alive! Alive!
Now let's have a good time.
Well, before we do that, I want to head back just to see if we're still connected, and no.
Pizza! Small world has been so busy. We're all out of pizza.
I think, Conductor, you're able to then add your friends to this group as well if you wanted. If you wanted to play with them. I think we've done that before. Let's filter to new. Yeah, it looks like PS4 Pro starts at about 48,000 new. It depends which version you want, because the launch, I remember the launch PS4 Pros had a loud fan as well. It wasn't until you got to the later revisions of it. Thankfully Amazon typically lists what revisions there are, but man, at that point, when it gets to 40,000, you might as well just say I'll save for the PS5. Oh boy, might be able to hear the PS4 in the background now. Whew. Really doesn't like it, does it? Oh wow. Should I change the Kofi from PlayStation Vita TV to just a PS5? Just get that over and done with. Because, damn, that's loud.
Now take it from me. No better now.
Alright, let's hope we get Rubber Duck Party. Be nice to have some fun with the Ducky. I mean, the game Ducky, not Ducky in our chat. Well, she's not here right now, but we all know Ducky. I should just mute the mic when I'm not talking so you guys don't have to hear the PS4. Honestly, one of the reasons why I do like cloud streaming is the lack of noise. Sometimes you may get a little bit of spin up when it initiates the connection to PlayStation Cloud, but after that it goes really quiet. So yeah, if you got a launch or early PS4 or PS4 Pro, think about cloud streaming because it doesn't tax the fan. It's relatively quiet. It could just be it needs a really good clean. You know what I mean? Like proper reapply the what's the computer toothpaste called? I can't remember now. Gel? Not gel. Thermal solution? Oh, I'm skirting around the edge. What is that name of that stuff? Thermal paste. Yes. Perhaps like I did it I think 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Probably 4 actually, where I took the PS4 apart, reapplied the thermal paste. Perhaps I just need to do that again. I did the PS3 and the PS4 at the same time, and the PS4 was mostly dried out, and the PS3, you know, being much older, was still liquid. But I still cleaned both, and I applied stuff to both. I remember when I did the PS4, I had one extra piece, and I recorded it, so I could, like, if I had this mistake, I could take the video and check what I did. I don't think I uploaded that video. Oh, I wouldn't even know what I called it. So yeah, because I recorded it, I was able to go back through the video and find out where this piece had sprung from. I think it was something to do with the disk drive, but I can't quite remember. Yeah, I mean, you laugh about the toothpaste, but we all knew what I meant. Ah, 2 and 2 on the opposite team. Okay. Well, good luck. Not just you guys and conductor and all that, but good luck, PS4. Hold in there, mate. Just a little while longer. You can do it. Ah, they came behind. Does that help? Oh, I went past it. Where'd they go? Hoping someone else saved them. Cheers for the save. I used my super there to try and delay my fall. But I saw that pink one aiming at me. Alright. Someone over here. Around the side. foam there for a bit of shield once I recharged. Reloaded even, that's the word I'm looking for. Damn, I didn't even see where that foam player went, but hey. Where'd that star player go? Career.
Show us what you can do.
Oh, smacked them with my long shot. You see that? My charge shot just throws a ball at them, and I got them smack and still managed to save them. Throw them up, get rid of them, kill them, whatever. That wall stopped my attack there. I used my super just to save me a little bit there. Their star player had me, nearly. But as soon as my activated super, the robot comes down. Shield. Oh my goodness for that. And that meant my teammate got behind them.
Exactly the plan. The experiment was a resounding success.
Nice one, Conductor. Great win there.
Thank you. But I won't rest on my focus.
See, I now know that DLV stands for Dreamlight Valley. I'm learning the hip lingo of the kids. Well, I think I unlock. It looks like I unlock red hair for Barista Door. Could be the next one. I don't know. It looks like anyway.
All right.
Oh, I'm only getting the free stuff, Conductor. Don't you worry.
You know this bath's about to get hot.
Yeah, my goal is to try and get full the free stuff if I can. I think I've completed through normal play. I think I completed 3 seasons, and this will be the 4th one, which means I'm probably halfway through. I think there was only 10 seasons, but I could be wrong. Conductor, do you also play Dreamlight Valley? Disney's. What was it again? Dreamlight Valley. I think Disney's Dreamlight Valley. Do you play that? Thought about it. Yeah. Like I would check it out if it was on a PlayStation Plus. I should check if there's like a PlayStation Plus trial. We got like hour trials or a couple hour trials on PlayStation Plus. It's been fun, FoamStars. It has. We've only managed to get 3 games, and the PS4 crashed after one of the games, so that's a plus. That could be where I've seen it recently. I think Wario 64 on perhaps Blue Sky. I think that's perhaps where I saw that. Could also be that a Windows update balked it a little bit. One of the weird things about PlayStation Plus cloud streaming service is that it still has, when you load a game, it says press square to get an email of more information. And when you press square, it sends you an email, and it still refers to itself as PlayStation Now. So there's some aspects of remote playing, PlayStation Cloud and all that, that's out of date. Or old, should we say? So it could possibly be that the Windows update that came out recently just balked it a little bit. I would also say, sometimes I forget what. So, I suppose the only advantage of a PS4 that's dying is that every now and then it'll properly need a restart, or it'll properly just restart itself. And when you do that, I sometimes get notifications appear that I never received. It's almost as if every now and then you need to just actually turn off the PS4. Not standby, just actually completely off. Same thing about restarting. So it could be that what might help you would actually be worth turning off the PS5 Snowwolf. Like, one of the problems I have, not just with, well, it could just be this PlayStation 4, with PlayStation Cloud Mondays, is that I can play a game first time, no problems. But when I go to play it a second time, there's a lock symbol next to it. Like, my PS4 has forgotten that I have PlayStation Plus and should be able to play this game for free. So what I have to do, I have to go into settings and restore licenses. More often than not, that will work. But sometimes that's not enough, and I actually then have to restart the PS4. Like, hold down the button. I'll show you. Hold down the button, and yeah, that will then restart the PS4, and then PlayStation Plus Cloud works, and I get notifications. Yeah, I was hedging my bet, Snowwolf. I really couldn't remember. I held off trying to say which one it was, and I gambled. What I will do with my PS4 is that I have the camera attachment. So if I go to a hotel, I'll actually leave the PS4 on standby, take my Vita with me, and remote play into the PS4, and I can access the camera. So I can have a quick look around the apartment.
All right, here we go. You better send that boat flying.
But yeah, literally turning it off and on again really does work my PS4. I can't remember if I actually did a video showing, like, often Cloud Mondays is me playing the game, but I think every now and then, it might have been when I was trying to play Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, it just refused to work. And I think because I was so frustrated that I just said, hey, this is the hassle I go through sometimes trying to do this video. That's a good question, Gar. Yeah, we haven't had Conductor since the 10.0 update. A little bit disappointing with matchmaking today. It's been decent for the last few weeks, apart from we've not had Jackpot Scramble for I think 3 live streams now. But yeah, today the matchmaking is really poor. We had to cancel it twice. It really was a nice surprise, conductor. They'd already said that Splatoon, like the 9.0 or 9.3 or whatever update, was like the last content drop. So for us to get more content was a bonus. Especially like 2 umbrellas, 2 of this, 2 of this. It was really surprising. And the stage. It's hard to imagine Snowwolf, it really is.
Here goes. This is
Well, if they want to be that,
Hazel.
let me be... Who haven't I been in a while? Sure.
You know I shine brightest under the spotlight.
I think I have that kit for tonics. I don't think I've really checked the players I have. Look at that little sheep go! I saw you, conductor. Strutting your funky stuff. Well done. I haven't been sore in ages. This is going to be kind of fun, but also tough at the same time. I saw the new player was Tonics, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll let you be Tonics.
So, let's party bubble style.
Hey, Peter. Nice to see ya.
Get ready, the party's on.
Hope you're doing swell. Yeah, first live stream of the week. Had a couple of days off, back to getting the swing of things. Damn. I see you coming that side. Try to defend the flank. I see you coming this side as well. Boobs. Boobs. First one out. Ah, nuts.
Come on, Mikey.
Who needs help? Where are they? Bubble barrage. Where are they? Gotcha. Revenge. What? I have no idea what happened. See, on my screen there was no teammates to save them.
Come to my next show, yeah?
But I was also stuck reloading, so I was very unlucky. Ah, balls.
Thank you.
Oh, good save.
I'll pay you back.
Damn it. It feels like I'm struggling so much. Well, I got thrown up in the air. That's really annoying. Oh boy. Right.
I'll protect you, star player.
use my supers to get me out of the way. I didn't anticipate getting knocked out of the sky. Trying to counter, but I'm not having much luck with it. Oh, nearly got me that super attack. But I'm all close to the edge. Oh, balls! I thought I just about got over that attack. There's a big wall of foam after me, and I thought I'd just done enough to get through it. Ah, balls, they got 3 of us all foamed up at the same time. Nice try, conductor. That was a good team. They really knew how to play together. But also, like, 2 of us were using a little unfamiliar characters. Chilled quite a few, but couldn't get them out. Nice conductor there, nice. Yeah, that was a good try. I agree. I don't know if you've talked much, Peter. Sorry, I don't know if Conductor you've talked much with Peter, but they've been joining us with Splatoon recently. Very high level in Splatoon.
So you came. You better send that phone flying.
Oh, if only it was new, Peter. It's an old one, this game. So, just for Peter or anyone else watching, basically, this was released by Square Enix. It was released for free for PlayStation Plus for 1 month. And then after that, it was a paid-for game. So then, of course, higher player count for the first month, and it tanks. And it never recovers. Square Enix decide they're going to stop development. They're going to just leave it. But unlike other games, what they decide to do is they make it free on PSN, and you do not need a PlayStation Plus account to play it. So it's 100% free. All seasons are accessible. All you have to do is go to the store, this place, and choose which season you want to play. And you can then choose to pay for anything in that season you earn, or just go for the free stuff. So whilst the game isn't actively developed anymore, I think it's been a couple of like performance patches or whatever, all the content is still in the game, all the content is still accessible. You want the free stuff, go and get it. You want the paid stuff, go and get it. So I kind of like that approach from Square. They admit it's not going to work, they admit they stopped development, there's no more content, but what content they have released, all open for everyone to get. I knew I had that costume. I do like that board though. A couple of new ones, but it's a cool looking board. I think the chilled style goes for that. And of course, FoamStars, it looks like Splatoon because it essentially is their take on the Splatoon formula. You forgot to unpause me? How dare you? Nah, Peter, this was like I think this might be over a year old now. Don't quite know. Conductor might know when this first came out. Oh, the only content that you can't get in the game is the exclusive beta content. So there was, for those who beta tested the game, there was an exclusive uniform and I think gun for Sora. And that is still exclusive just for those who did the beta. And if I might be able to quickly show you, on the city map, you got versus what we're doing. We're doing the online multiplayer, but there's also mission, which can be done in single player or can be done with other people. So if you want to try it, but not perhaps try online, because I understand the online looks pretty crazy if you don't know what's happening. Mission mode is essentially you're fighting off waves of enemies. And I think you're doing it with AI, I can't quite remember. So there's a nice place to test it out. But you can also test it out here with us. We're very much, well, I say we're very much casual, but Conductor, to be fair, is like MVP. Top 50 in the world. So, we're kind of honoured for Conductor to be joining us. But typically we're just chilling, and it's the first stream of the week, so sometimes it's the first time we all get together just for a chat. So you're more than welcome to join, to try. Sometimes Snowwolf joins us. I think Ducky has joined us as well. Or you're more than welcome to just hang out and chat. It's totally up to you. But like I said, it is 100% free on PlayStation 4 or 5. Like, this is the PlayStation 4 version, and it looks pretty good. You're too modest. The last time I was ever high was Burnout's Revenge on Xbox 360, and you better believe I milked that. I got like top couple of hundred in the world. But other than that, I've never played anything serious enough to rank anywhere. I mean, I did do that. I think I said Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm. I can't remember which one it was, if it was 2, 3, or Generations, but I did rank somewhat up there in online, but that was like the set meta. That everyone just had the set characters they like, and there wasn't much variety in that.
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
Okay, they're back. I'll go back to Sora. Oh, no one wants to be Ramsey.
Ready to see my awesome skills?
Unfortunately, it didn't come out on PC. But who knows, maybe Square Enix will notice that, yes, it didn't do big numbers, but there continued to be people playing it. Maybe they'll release a Switch 2 version. Or maybe they'll bring it to PC, but at the moment it's just PS4 and PS5.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to
The not shooting thing is kind of fun, isn't it?
Am I
other than Splatoon and this, I can't off the top of my head think of another game which is like a first person shooter but not. Alright, been a little while since I've done Ramsey. I think I remember what to do. Oh, where's that help? Avoid that big foam ball heading my way. What's happening behind me? Ah, balls. They got me before I could get them. I got so close, sneaking up on their side. I'm gonna take some of these chances. Oh, got another one. Run away, you sheep. Ah, balls. What did they hit me with? This one looks like it might be a bit of a loss. It's gonna be a little difficult to come back from this one, unfortunately. Like, we've definitely foamed them up. We've just not been able to get the final chill. Damn. So that was my super, and my super does have a move, which would have hit a lot of them. But something, they had something big hit me from behind. They took out my super. So I didn't see them behind me, I saw them in front of me and I thought I was safe. So obviously they took out my super and I was trying to do the attack everyone move. And it just didn't work. Balls. Where's the help? We got someone. Nice. Ah, damn. He grabbed me. Cheers for the save there. Alright, the counter begins. Damn! I'm pretty confident on my screen I got that enemy player, and yet somehow I ended up flying right onto the edge of the water. And I genuinely don't know what happened there. That was a little odd from my perspective. Oh well.
While hope remains,
We tried.
will always be super.
Ooh. Nice awards. I think that's perhaps one of the issues with this game is that it is, because it is so chaotic, it is a little difficult to fully grasp sometimes what actually happens. And there's no replays. Some of the other first-person shooter games will have a replay system, so you can see the final moments. But here, there isn't.
Let's get it started.
So also I would like to be able to say, this is what happened to me at the end there. I just don't know. I really do feel like FoamStars 2 could have been, or could have the potential to be something really fun. Like, FoamStars 1, there's something here. It's not quite, it's a very rough, like the diamond's still kind of rough, you know. But the sequel, there could have been really some potential there. I haven't thought about saving matches. Hey, we don't have to wait. Oh, I'm just a little salty that I had everything. Yes, rubber duck party. Don't you dare crash on me, you stupid thing! Come on.
Okay, are you ready to be dazzled? Let's get physical.
I got so excited by Rubber Duck Party, I genuinely have forgotten what I was saying before.
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll.
But yeah, I think there's enough with FoamStars 1 that a sequel could have really taken things to the next level, ironed out all the issues. Because like the FoamStars we're playing now doesn't look much like FoamStars version 1 that first came out. They changed a lot, they fixed a lot, they really listened to the community, and like their screen where we pick which mode we want never existed until right at the end.
Field test?
And yet it's a fantastic addition to the game.
Rubber duck party. Which team will take our rubber duck to the goal?
Well, I recognise Ingrown Mink and Villa, that's for sure. Actually, I think Axio as well. With the community being somewhat small, you do get to recognise the names, the banners. Honestly, I don't remember who kills me or foams me up. So, in terms of like who I want to beat, it's not exactly like that situation. Just a bouncy ball, get away from me. Oh, they came from behind.
No, I don't get it.
Right, I think they took it from us, yeah. Come back to us, Ducky.
Oh, they fizzed into the lead. Stay busy. All right, let's go.
Just basically aim at the top. That's where they've got to be. If no one's there. Dodged it.
Hey there, Jesse.
Ah, balls.
Oh, flunked it.
And they took it straight back from me. I held it, but not for long, unfortunately. Well, the checkpoint would be the first easy place for us to get it back.
For it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Jump all you like. Gotta keep it back off them.
Stay busy.
Oh, come on, get there. I saw my teammate on there and I was firing my long lobs, those big balls, and it worked for a little bit, but they're going to dance because they cleared the checkpoint. They're going to be able to quickly dance over. So you can see they caught up already. Attack me from behind you like I got my super off.
Well, hopefully I've got some good data.
But that Axia or whoever they are, they're really trying hard on this.
Stay busy. All right, let's go.
I'll go for it because no one's actually attacking me, but there they go. I start dancing and they start attacking me. It's like, damn. I was hoping that they stopped paying attention or something like that. And they got it back.
Let's get busy.
Who's on it? I don't think there's anyone on it. Balls.
This phone's kind of tasty.
Keep taking the duck, but I can't hold it. Their Axio is a fantastic player.
For it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Okay, take it away, Mr. Featuring. Hey there, Jackie.
Oh, the swing helped there. Damn it. See, when it swung around, it took out some of the foam coming my way. But again, it's just not enough time for me to get that dance off. It's Tengad just standing there dancing. I wonder if it was actually just three of us and that Tengad was on our team to do nothing.
Thanks, everyone. I logged so much data.
Whew, that was tough to watch.
Thanks, everyone.
No doubt that they're a good player. Not doubting that, but I really did feel like there was only three of us at any one stage helping. A DC, okay. Yeah, we lost the sheep. But honestly, I felt like Tengad was doing nothing as well. Yeah, not a particularly good score, is it?
Okay, let's get this phone flying.
Yeah, the surfboard is a little tricky. You cannot reload your gun, weapon, coffee making device, whatever you want to call it. You cannot reload it whilst you have the surfboard. So if you need to reload, you have to reload and then surfboard. And like Splatoon, when you go in the ink, the surfboard, when you go over enemy foam, you go really slow. You need to use the surfboard to knock someone out, or effectively you can just time them out and they'll just blow up themselves anyway. But yeah, the surfboard is a little tricky, and for me sometimes it's a little frustrating. And then there are other mechanics like gems and prisms. That I'm about to show you here. Battle settings, you've got gem set and shot type. I can't change this because of matchmaking, but there's other things as well. Prism gems and star gems and skill gems. It's a thing. As you can see, even I haven't bothered doing this because, like this character, I didn't bother doing anything for here. Or this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Whoa! I put nothing in for this character. Ha. Safe to say, I'm a lot more casual than Conductor. Perhaps I will actually put some effort into those. I've unlocked quite a few I could put in. So some of that stuff came in later via patches, and it felt like that was more aimed towards the hardcore audience rather than the casual audience. It would have been nice if that stuff was more relevant in ranked mode rather than casual modes. Well, I'm just happy to have Rubber Duck Party. It's been a little while since we had that mode. But still, Jackpot Scrabble. It's the newest mode and the one, I guess, least played. Who knows? Maybe I got summer coming up and I got some vacation time to take. I could spend a week, I don't know, focusing on ranked in this perhaps and see what I can get. So maybe then I'll take you up on it, Conductor. Obviously, I know it's going to take more than a week to get high in ranked, but we'll see what happens with the time and whatnot. I could do something like that. Well, you might have noticed we've had no Happy Bar Survival because I do not have that ticked. I think last summer, I tried to do Pokemon Unite ranked, and I discovered that was a little bit toxic, shall we say, and not as fun. So maybe, because with FoamStars, there's not so much an audience you're interacting with, so perhaps that'll be less toxic. And besides, I do have Monday and Tuesday where I don't stream. Who knows? Something could happen, but yeah, I might take you up on that, Conductor. We'll see how I feel. If it's going to be a stupidly hot summer again here, just stay inside with the aircon and keep cool.
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
If Marvel Rivals came out on PS4, I would try it, but there'd be no guarantee I'd keep playing. Like, I tried Star Wars Hunters, but of course so much of that was with bots that I stopped playing that. That and the the Star Wars Hunters on Switch started to become different to Star Wars Hunters on phones. So as soon as they did that, Switch players could no longer play with other people around the world. It was only Switch versus Switch. So they made the audience even smaller. So yeah. Star Wars Hunters had potential, but it didn't have an audience. Did you ever try that, Sakura? Did you try Star Wars Hunters? I don't even know if it's still going. I was thinking of doing like a stream for the end of it, but I don't even know if it's still going anymore. I don't know if they held out for a Switch 2 version or not.
Let's get busy. Go time. Go time.
Ah, balls. I think you got Shark Boy over there. Damn it, they got me from behind. Ends in October. Okay, who knows, I might go back for a final stream on that. I went back and did the end of Gundam. Oh, balls. What was that Gundam free-to-play game? That was a cool first-person shooter, but boy was that so old. Felt like a game designed a long time ago.
Let's get busy.
Gotcha, Ramsey. Haha. Got you out of your super.
See you, darling. Okay. Down. I don't get it. Here we go.
Oh, interesting, Sakura. I didn't know that. I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, even on Switch, we saw that they had to downgrade the Switch 1 to make that playable with Switch 2 versions. I guess it's just easier to make it work on one. Like, Switch versus Switch. Just makes that easier, I suppose. This is competitive. This game, we're not quite out of it yet. Someone's coming up on our left. Well, they were.
Let's do it. Let's get busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Go time.
Between Switch 1 and Switch 2, Nintendo said it was the timing. Like, my guess is that the loadings and stuff, and the frame rates in Switch 1 were just not high enough to keep it in sync with the Switch 2. So they had to downgrade the Switch 1 version just to try and keep it in pace with... What are you coming this way for? Oh, someone went over there. I didn't even see that. There's so much... That Ramsey, I know it was. We're down to our star player already. I tell you, their Ramsey just appears out of nowhere sometimes. I know their costume looks green, but it does sometimes feel like he's there and he's not there, and then suddenly he's in front of you and ah! A wolf in sheep's clothing for sure, that Ramsey and their team. Oh, nice. Got their star player. Well done, everyone.
Let's do it. Whoa, you're on a losing trajectory here.
Whew.
Go for it.
Thankfully, there was two of us who could deal with our star player being foamed up. Oh yeah, so that's also a point that the PC controller inputs are also a little bit quicker, a little bit more accurate. Both Marvel Rivals came to Switch 2, then Marvel Rivals in Switch 2 could use the mice and keep it at a pace with the PC crowd for sure.
Let's get busy. Show us what you can do.
Oh, I saved someone. I don't know, it was just a foam and I saw help, so I just stuck up my surfboard hoping that was going to work.
Victory here.
Where is their Starfire in all this? Oh man, we're about to hit extra time here. Off the top of my head, no I haven't, Snowwolf, but it wouldn't surprise me. We already have Pokemon themed trains. And here in Yokohama there was the Pokemon Festival for about 4 years. So I'm not too surprised. There's also Pokemon themed manhole covers across the whole of Japan.
That was a lot of fun, even if we lost.
We didn't go down without a fight at the end of that one. I'm quite impressed with us. We came back and we tried our best to hold on there. That damn sheep kept sniping me and hiding. Oh, they're good sheep. I think some of the train companies also have like somewhat train or mascot themed play areas as well. They're pretty cool. So if you go to a new city, one thing you can do if you're bored is just see if this city has manhole covers and just go looking for them. I think I've been to Shin Yokohama and that has manhole covers for Pokemon. I think it's got some manhole covers celebrating the World Cup they held there and for the soccer stadium. It's kind of fun.
The party's heating up.
I think we'll do a couple more games and perhaps call it a day to the stream. See how it goes. Weekday streams are often a little shorter than the weekend streams. But damn, that other team, we're playing against some real top level people today. And not entirely complaining because it's still quite fun. Yeah, after the big earthquake that happened up north in 2011, maybe? I can't quite remember. One of the first companies, big companies that really pushed to do something up north was the Pokemon Company. They did in summer vacation time for the kids, they sent up trains, Pokemon themed trains. And the focus of these trains was to go to the places where the train lines hadn't all been fixed, so there were quite a few dead ends. So they'd take the trains to these end of line stations and up the damaged coast and whatnot to try and get people to go there, try and get people to spend money, but also, you know, spread the Pokemon love as well. It's kind of nice that there is this company that isn't inherently bad. Unfortunately, the Pokemon Festival in Yokohama got so big the locals essentially complained, and they haven't done it for, I think, before COVID, and then the Pokemon, as in the video game, might have been the card game as well. World events for Pokemon competitive, that was done in Yokohama, and there's not been anything here since. They tried to do Dragon Quest, and I think that was also celebration of Dragon Quest Go, or whatever that equivalent's called, but it wasn't quite the same.
Go time.
I might have, from 2 of the Pokemon Go Pokemon festivals, I might have 2 Pikachu, the card game cards. Should keep hold of them. In 10 years time I might be able to retire and sell those. Depends how the market goes. Or perhaps I should trade them in for a Switch. Switch 2, that is. I think, Conductor, you're friends with too many high level players. You know who's kicking our butts.
Better be ready for a wild party.
Here goes. This is where my research pays off.
Okay, Ingrid Mink, I know. Was that Kanji Namda? I'm not too sure.
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll. Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars.
All right then. Everything's in place.
Smash the star. That's right. It's time to see some
Who have we got?
stars get
Well, I recognise Cloud.
Let's make this party a good one.
I want to say I recognise Oblivion, but I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes my focus is on other things, my mind wanders, so I don't really pay attention to who I'm playing with. Sometimes I've played whole games against people I have no idea who they are, because I just completely missed that launch screen.
Stay busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turn 3. Go time.
I built a wall. I wonder what their plan is to do with this wall.
Let's do it. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Show us what you can do.
Try and get them on the side, but I think they had that same idea on this side here. I see you coming on my right side.
Stay busy. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ah! Reloading can take like an age.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turn 3.
Okay, now here comes their counter.
No way, I gotta get this thing on. Thanks, pal.
Cheers.
Show us what you can do.
Trying to get them from the side. I ran out of foam. Go, 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 go. Ah, balls. Alright, I'm out.
Well, hopefully I've got some good data.
So yeah, they're all on my right, so I thought, well, let's go to the left and see if I can get any of them, but I It didn't quite work as I had hoped.
Bouncy bubble. Let's do it.
Damn bottle in my way.
Let's do it.
Who needs help? Where are you?
All set and ready for a field trip. By my name, still win. Let's
Oh, I got a little crazy, so I got my super out just to help me survive just a little.
thank you. Show us what you can do. Now get back out of here.
Okay, we're in the lead again. That got crazy for a little bit. Ha! Saved it. Where did they go? Damn. Shield. Nowhere near that help either. Been targeted. Run away. Run away. Wait, where'd you go? I'm coming. Ah, balls. Yeah. You're jumping around, help me avoid that once or twice, but... Oh man. Can't call it. This is so close. Ah, I can't go and help. Oh no, we got a disconnection. No! No! You could hear my PS4 in the background, so it wasn't me. I'll totally have put my hands up and admit if it's me. But that was, we were doing so well. There has to be someone on their team. If you think about the way the battle was going and who had control, you'd think perhaps they were giving up, perhaps, but... Oh, that sucks. That really does. That was so much fun.
This is the emergency hotline. Jet Justice. I'm your host.
Alright. Let's get conductor back in.
Really bad.
Mel T, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. I sold so much ice cream today that I'm almost out of stock.
What?
So yeah, we'll do one final game. Got other things to do, I'm afraid.
But Mel T, this just sounds like a simple delivery job.
It is.
Would have been better if we didn't have my PS4 crashing and whatever, but there we go.
Don't worry about the hat, Lucas. I'll take care of all of that.
I sense that you're trying to bribe me with ice cream. But justice calls. I'm on my way.
Thank you, Mr. Justice.
Stop, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta actually start the matchmaking.
Oh, you
Sorry
say.
about that.
Okay, let's get wild together.
Yeah, take care, Peter. Could be by the time you come back, we'll be finished. So, 2 hours isn't bad. At least we had one rubber duck party. Well, I don't think Peter's exactly saying goodbye, but I think he's more AFK than goodbye. Though I've heard the notifications in my headphones. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to check them out. I'll do that after the stream.
Let's shake things up.
Now, matchmaking, what are you going to do? We've had some near 10-minute waits, we've had some 30-second waits. What are you going to do, matchmaking? Take care of what, conductor? How are you going to finish that sentence? I've been trying to get Gold Dingo in Pokemon Go, but the long load to get into Scarlet and Violet, followed by the graphical bugs in the area where you catch, the butterfly Pokemon. When you put a postcard into the game, you get a butterfly of that area the postcard's from, so you want to catch it. So you got to load in, transfer, catch the butterfly, and of course the game's bugging out, textures are popping in and out, you got wild things happening. You can't go quick because you move quicker than the Pokemon spawn in, so every now and then you're running around the world trying to find this butterfly and you've got a battle starting but there's nothing in front of you. You do the battle and then suddenly, here's the group of Pokemon that this is from. It then spawns in. I have like 700 coins for Gold Dingo in Pokemon Go. I'm so close to doing it. But it's such a chore on Switch 1 to do Pokemon Scarlet and Violet stuff. Yeah.
Group up over here.
How can conductor get up here? Is it easy? Oh, nearly fell off. And he did. Well, I didn't want to say anything about that comment that Snow put in there, so, family show and all that. There you are. Yeah, Rotonics is so hard to do the high jumps. I try to use the robots, but it's very hit and miss to get us up here. Has anyone got anything else they would like to share? I say it's the final game. It's actually match made. Nearly 5 minutes where we got there.
So, the party's about to start.
I'm not the one who put the smiley face in the chat.
Okay.
I was perfectly happy to leave it as.
And greatest.
Hey, I'll be busting online Friday, don't you worry. I'll be busting online with Sonic on Friday. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer, but
Let's go. For the
Squad Busters has got a Sonic tie-in, so you get Sonic as the hero with Miles and Tails and Knuckles as your two companions, and you're up against Eggman. So yeah, we'll be busting all over Friday with that. I know Moko's had a big update, so that could be the Saturday game this weekend. but they keep seemingly having server issues. I got them on Twitter, and every day it seems to be the same thing, that it's server issues, downtime. So hopefully, if everything goes smooth, that could be Saturday's game. Excuse me. Here we go, final game. Wish us luck. On PS4, one more game. Just have to survive one more game. The apartment's much cooler now. Survive.
Let's do it. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna hold back from that. Everyone will going over there. Make sure blue didn't attack me. Pushing them back at the moment. This is strong for us for sure. Oh, it's a little tight. Ah, balls. Now the first hour on our team. Nuts. Yeah, eventually they started doubling up on the flanks there. That's what got me. I thought they were moving to where I was on the left, so I went to the right, not noticing there was already two of them there.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
We need help, where are you? Oh, I've got so much of their ink. Their foam, I mean. Damn it, Ramsey. You supered just at the right moment. Such a smart play. Despite all the chaos on screen, every now and then you can spot some real class play. Like that Ramsey had 0 health. I was going in for the kill and then he used its super and I was like, ah, well played, Ramsey. You had no chance there, but then you made yourself super and get more health. Smart thing to do. Oh, I got the chance, but I couldn't foam it. Damn, that went the wrong way. Fools. Fools, they're countering hard. From my point of view, it just shows that Conductor deserves to be here. With the comment, we're picking up on that. Normally it's Corey, who's like the champion of that. If there's a champion of innuendo on our team, it's definitely Corey. I like to say I'm not far behind. Being British and all, I do have a slight advantage on that. Where are you shooting from? Why are you over there? Damn, I think I got a shot off on them. Did not see what hit me whatsoever. Damn it. Ah. Alright, we're down to our star player, but they're not far behind. Still can't call it just yet. All they need is one bad counter against us and we've got it back. Damn, they're retreating as well. They're not coming after us as strong as I thought they would. Nuts. Yeah, I'm stuck. Yeah, sorry Sixers, but hi, thank you for coming anyway, saying hi. How you been the last couple of days? Where are they? Ah, balls. Not expecting the side attack. Is that a new kitten, Sixus, or something happened? Obviously, if you don't want to talk about it, totally understand. Come on, Super. Got to get one more to level it. Gotta go a bit on the attack here. Does that help? Yes, we got them to the star player. We're gonna get extra time now. Alright. And their star players come up. All we need is perhaps one good counter on them, and we might be able to force it, get the win from seemingly losing position. I landed foamed up already. Fine, he got me. Whoops. So my first thought was, what's the name of the kitten? And I see Wind Temple in the chat. I was asking, my thinking, wait, is that the name of the kitten, or someone else asked a different question? Because Wind Temple would be kind of a cool name for a cat. Pulls Ramsey again. The clutch super. Yes, got the super up. Not quite, but nuts. A part of me likes when people give cats like super duper long names. I can kind of see it. If they really clever with it, I can appreciate a very good long name. There was like on Instagram or whatnot, those sort of channels. There was one. What was it? Balthasar, Falthasar, Floofisar, Triangle Star, or something like that. I can't quite remember. But essentially, when it sat up, it just looked like a triangle. So, and I think I finished the season, so I get to change the season. Cool. But hey, that was a hard fought. We were quite a bit down and we fought back to get that to extra time. So definitely a performance to be happy of, proud of even.
Oh yeah, a fella FoamStars fan.
But I'm afraid that is going to be it for today's live stream.
See you later, pal.
Yeah, the weekday one's a little shorter than the weekend. So, current live stream plans. Tomorrow, Thursdays are going to be an old PS3 demo. Maybe two, depending what it is. Honestly, not really thought about it, if I'm honest. I always have the Last Sky demo up there, just in case. But I'll try and get that done today. Get that all sorted. Friday's live stream is going to be Squad Busters. As I said earlier, it's the Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. So I'll be busting with Sonic, don't you worry, you're more than welcome to join. And in that live stream, you're able to actually take part with my team. So yeah, stick around for that. Saturday might be Moko, also from Supercell. That had a big update recently. Unless I can think of a different online game I want to focus on. I mean, Splitgate has been updated quite a bit recently. I could go back to see what the updates have helped that game. And Sunday, well, chat has been talking about Smash Brothers, and I'm a little curious. We might do Smash Brothers on Sunday, but I am like years out of practice on that, so we'll see. So yeah, I want to say thank you to chat. As ever, it's always nice to catch up. Sunday was the last stream, so Wednesday is the first one of the week. So it's a couple of days. It's nice to catch up again. And yeah, thank you, Conductor. I know, Conductor's very high in the world, so I appreciate coming down to your roots and playing with us again. It was fun. It generally was. We won a few games, lost a few games, but it was good all the time. Despite the PS4 crashing on me once, and the disconnect we had when we were leading another game. But yeah, again, the best way to keep up will be via the subscription. YouTube, subscribe. You should get notifications. I think we had chat. Zakuro, I think, said they didn't get a notification, and over the weekend, I think Snowwolf said they didn't get any. So you should, but that's why I also have Blue Sky and Twitter and Mastodon. You'll get a notification there when I'm live. But yeah, and as you can see, bottom right, new goal from Kofi. We got the controller. I have true story. That goal was made 2 or 3 years ago, and in that time, a newer version of the controller I had linked has come out. So I'm able to go and get an even better version of the same controller. So I'll do an unboxing video and put that on the community tab when that arrives. Yeah, it worked out well. It's out of stock from the company who makes it, but here in Japan it's still in stock, barely, so that was nice. Oh, Sixus, you reveal yourself as not a true fan. For there was already a hand reveal. There was a Pokemon, what was it? Pokemon Go? I actually did one unboxing video already. Now, what did I actually title it though? Was it unboxing? It would help if I could spell it. Unbox. Bosh. There you go. You know what, Conductor? There might be. I had a situation at work where I have an SD card in my bag. Like I also have a USB stick in my bag. Just, as a backup. But the SD card was too big for the printers at work to scan 2 SD cards. I might need to buy a small SD card for work, just so, like, if there's a printer issue, I can just save to SD card and then SD card to computer. So who knows? Maybe there will be an SD card in there as well. I also carry around a USB stick, but my USB stick has died. One of the troubles of Japan is that the temperature swings, like, there's like a 40-degree temperature swing throughout the year in general. But then if you put something cold, and then it gets hot in your bag. So my USB stick I had in my bag as a backup as well also is now dead. But yeah. So, once again, thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. FoamStars, remember, is free. No PlayStation Plus, no monies needed. If you enjoy it, get it, and maybe you'll play with us next week. But until then, thank you everyone one more time, and I hope everyone takes care until I see you next time. See ya.